It's Miss Cheryl at the North Baltimore Public Library, and I have another craft project for you this week. This week, we're going to make a fall leaf windsock. So, in your kit, if you pick up a kit from the library, you will have a piece of blue paper, blue like the sky. It will have 2 holes in it so that we can hang it up later. You will get some leaves. These are cut out of paper, but you could also make your own by tracing some or actually bringing in some real fall leaves if you would like. And you will get some streamers to hang from your windsock. The last thing that you will receive is a piece of string for hanging and of course the instructions. You will need glue sticks or some kind of glue. I'm going to say some tape just in case the glue doesn't hold as well as you would like. You might need some markers, and crayons would be a helpful thing to have too. Now, I may end up stapling this windsock just because at one point we're going to put this cardstock piece of paper together after we have everything on, and the easiest way to keep it together is to use a stapler. But if not, you can use glue and just let it dry. All right, the number one thing you're going to do is take your paper, take a marker or a crayon, and I added some things to it. I put on what sort of look like branches because this is going to be where our leaves are going to start out. So if you'd like to put some lines with your crayons or markers, and you can do it in any way you would like. Now, I actually took some leaves and I added some things because leaves are never just all one color. They usually have those veins in them. If you look on the side of a leaf, you'll see how they kind of start at the stem and run through it. So that's how water gets all the way from the roots of the tree to the tips of the leaves so that they can help grow. So I did that on all of my leaves, if you can see that. Going to take my glue stick. Here it is. And I am going to glue on my leaves. So let's see how this is going to look. I'm going to put on quite a bit of glue. I'm just going to start gluing them on. So there's one. And then I'm going to add the green one next. So let's put some glue on the back of the green leaf. You can put them any which way. You can put them sideways or one way up, and you can have some of them falling down too. So I think I'll put this one going this way. Just make sure you use a lot of glue so that it stays on there. I'll put this one like this. Now, I'm going to give you several leaves, so you can add more than these 3 here. And if you do pick up some leaves from the ground, you could always add those on there too. What do you think? I think it looks great. Now, I'm going to take my streamers, because we've got some of these streamers. I'm going to put them on this side. So I'm going to use my glue stick and glue them on. Now, sometimes when I'm using a glue stick, I also like to tape them on just because I find that way the glue definitely dries and they last longer. So I put some glue stick on and then I put a piece of tape on there too. So I'm going to go orange and then I'm going to go green. So let me get my glue stick and put that on here. And you can make them all different lengths. They don't have to be the same lengths. It's up to you. And follow up with a piece of tape. And then I'm going to go red. So here's one of my red streamers. And a piece of tape so it doesn't go anywhere. Now we're back to orange. and I only have 5 streamers in my kit. So now I'm back to red, but it won't matter at all. So let me glue the red one on last, and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so this is what it looks like from this side, and this is what it looks like from this side. Now, I'm going to try something. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I'm going to take some of my leaves and glue them on the end of this crepe paper. It might work well, it might not. So let's see, I'm going to try it on this one. I'm going to take this yellow leaf and glue it right on like that. And then I'm going to go to a red leaf and glue on this orange leaf. I mean, not the red leaf, the red streamer. And I'll put on an orange leaf. And then last, I'm going to go with another red streamer. And on this one, I'm going to glue a brown leaf. All right. So now this is what the ends look like. Here's the top. And here are the ends because I added some leaves right on the end. Now, once I have all of my leaves on here and any leaves I want to hang on there, I'm going to glue this together. Now, this is going to be the tricky part. So, you can use some school glue or some glue sticks. But what I'm going to do, because it's going to be faster, is I'm going to use my stapler. So let me roll it so I have it right. And then I'm going to staple it together because that's the surest way to hold it. Sometimes when you're working with cardstock, it doesn't like to roll. So you might even ask an adult or an older friend to help you with this part of it. So I'm getting it here. I'm tucking in all of my leaves. And now I'm ready to staple. Well, maybe. It's tricky, as I told you, but you can do it. Just give yourself some time. Use a little bit of patience. All right, so I've got this end done. I'm going to do it from this end, too. And what do you know? I have a windsock with leaves. Now, because I didn't glue this, I've got a little bit of a gap there. So I'm going to take my friendly tape here, take a long piece, and put it right in the middle. Now, I have my beautiful leaves from the sky falling into the sky, and all my beautiful leaves at the end. Going to take my string and put it through these holes. There's one end. Now here goes the other end. And because Halloween now is over, and we're going to do a slip knot. I don't know if you know how to do that. You can ask someone older to help you if you don't. Like this. And I'm going to hang it up where my trick-or-treat countdown was, because now that Halloween is over with and we've already trick-or-treated and had lots of good candy, we don't need to do the Halloween countdown anymore. We can enjoy some falling leaves to celebrate the end of the fall. So, come into the library to get your own kit, watch this video and do it along. Or if you have some things at home, I bet you might have some papers, you might have some streamers, and of course you can always go outside and pick up some colorful leaves and make your own and hang it up somewhere. You could put this on a porch if you have a covered roof, or you could put it inside. This would be a beautiful reminder of the fall, my favorite season. I hope you liked this video and had fun making it. See you next time for another craft. Bye-bye.